at DenverPost.com, a blog posted by Mike Kliss today about Brandon Marshall, Danny's partner at inside linebacker, and if Brandon is healthy, he and Danny will be the starting inside linebackers. This is per Mike Kliss of the Denver Post. He says that Brandon Marshall had surgery on his foot on March 11th. He should be ready for camp in July, but it's a serious injury. Evidently, last September, an offensive lineman fell on Brandon Marshall's foot, and it caused some ligament damage. He missed the final 2 games of the season. He did come back to play against Indy, but he wasn't very effective in the playoff game. So it did ligament damage and shifting of bones. So they're saying if not exactly a Liz Frank injury, it's similar to a Liz Frank injury. And we know what Liz Frank has done to a few Broncos in the recent past.
Yes.
Ryan Clady, yeah, it cost him pretty much a year.
Yeah.
Champ Bailey, it kind of forced his retirement. And I didn't know this, but according to Mike Kliss of the Denver Post, Ronnie Hillman has the same problem, or at least had the same problem for a while last year, a shifting of the bones in the foot.
Well, that could speak well for Ronnie Hillman if that was the reason, because I think Ronnie Hillman's going to be hard-pressed to, and I'm a big Ronnie Hillman fan out of college. I mean, I wanted the Broncos to draft him, and I think John Elway listened to me, but Ronnie has not really been able to either physically prove himself because he's had a number of injuries, and B, that system that they ran really didn't fit his style. And I don't know whether he's a one-back or a one-move back.
Yeah.
But I always thought he's a guy that could get outside for the Broncos, and he really hasn't been able to do that since he's gotten here. I don't know that they've utilized his talents, but also, I was going to ask you the other day, speaking of running back, and we're transitioning if that's okay.
Well, I just wanted to mention some of the guys who might take Brandon Marshall's place at linebacker. You tell me who you like if Brandon Marshall, for any reason, can't make it back.
Why would you ask me?
Corey Nelson, Lamine Barrow, Stevie Johnson, Laurenti McCray, Thomas Davis, Reggie Walker. Who sticks out for you there?
Kid from LSU.
Lamine Barrow.
Yeah.
I think they have pretty big plans for him.
And I think he was a leader in college. He wore, his senior year, I talked to him during the draft last year. He was, LSU picks a player that exemplifies LSU football. They've been very successful, won a national championship, won a lot of national championships, in fact. He got to wear the jersey, I think it's 53 or something. He was picked as a senior to be the captain and to wear the 53 jersey that exemplified what they thought was LSU football. I think he was an outside linebacker a lot, but played some inside linebacker. I think he's one of those guys that can shift inside to inside linebacker and play.